Hello everyone, Nabeel Qureshi with Creed 26 Ministries. This is a special video, not part of any series we're doing. I just had this idea and figured, let's go ahead and write about it. Now what I've noticed is that a lot of Muslims will say that Jesus did not speak Greek, he did not speak Hebrew, he spoke Aramaic. And so what we have in the New Testament is a translation of a translation of a translation. Jesus' original words have been lost in the process of translating to the Greek manuscripts of the New Testament. Well, I wanted to briefly challenge this assumption. Is that true or not? Did Jesus speak only Aramaic, or could he have spoken Hebrew and perhaps Greek? Well, I'm going to actually take that a step further and say he could have even spoken Latin. Turns out that Latin was spoken by Jews who lived in the households of prominent people from Rome, and so there were many Jews who spoke Latin. I'm not saying Jesus spoke Latin. He might have spoken Latin, but we don't have any reason to say he did. But did he speak Greek? Well, we have excellent reason to think Jesus spoke Greek. In fact, Jesus came from Nazareth, and Nazareth is right in the middle of a popular trade route from the port city of Ptolemais to a southern Greek city known as Scythopolis. Now, Nazareth, being right in the middle of this Greek trade route, was a very popular place to speak Greek. Not just that, but Sepphoris, a city no more than 5 kilometers away from Nazareth, was a place where Greek was also spoken quite regularly. And so if Jesus was living and traveling in these areas, we probably should assume that he spoke Greek. And this is entirely separate from the fact that Greek was the lingua franca of the day. If people were learned and wanted to correspond with one another, they spoke in Greek. So, we know that Jesus might have been able to speak Latin, although there's no reason to say he did, and that it's quite likely that he did speak Greek. Well, what about Hebrew? Hebrew was spoken in this period of time at this place in the world. In fact, from the period of the exile all the way until the Mishnaic period, a couple hundred years after Jesus, Hebrew was spoken quite regularly. Plus, Jesus was a rabbi. I mean, you can't exactly go through rabbi school and not know Hebrew. And so to argue that Jesus only spoke Aramaic leaves out the possibility that he spoke 3 other languages well known in the region. Now, of course, Jesus did speak Aramaic. We have traces of that all the way back to the earliest gospel, the Gospel of Mark. But to say that he only spoke it is misleading, and any argument that's built off the fact that Jesus spoke only Aramaic must inherently be flawed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll come back to this website to learn more about Christianity and Islam. God bless you all.